first question is, will gifting not involve real money? So the current version of gifting is kind of a test, and so we wanted to not go too reckless with gifting. Andy coded gifting and we implemented it, and we wanted to give everyone something that seemed fair and reasonable without imbalancing the game. And so there is definitely plans to do gifting with other types of items and other currencies and things like this.
There's some crazy ideas. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I don't know.
No, it's better not. It's better not.
My God.
Let's just say that Andy has programmed more functionality into gifting than you're currently seeing. Write into customer support, hit us up on Facebook, tweet at us, all of that. Let us know that you like the idea of giving things to your kingdom members, giving things to your friends. If you really like this idea, we'll run with it, we'll do the best we can, try to have a lot of fun with it. Are mana hunters getting nerfed soon? So this question comes up in the last couple streams. We don't want to nerf mana hunters. We really love that mana hunters are involved in the game.
Birds.
And I was just about to say, the only reason I'm answering this question is because you call them mana hunters and not birds. So
chickens, my favorite. I love
mana chickens.
Mana chickens.
So
yeah, I can have pizza now.
We really like that mana hunters are part of the gameplay, and we know that they're really strong because they fly over walls and a lot of defenses don't hit them. And rather than nerfing them, we're looking at making some of the defenses probably more functional against them. So you can look forward to that kind of balancing in the near future, but we really want to keep mana hunters in the game. We think they're fun, they're interesting, and they make the game better. I remember 5 months ago I was on stream saying, no, mana hunters, like you just throw one squad of mana hunters and you get a bunch of mana. And everyone's like, Andrew's a noob, Andrew's a noob. And I'm like, all right.
That's true, that's true.
No, not true. Andrew's not a noob.
Andrew's...
the game has been out for almost a year and Kingdom Raid streaks still don't work. So we realized that they don't work, and so in an upcoming version, they'll be gone. So it's, rather than having a stat that's not working being displayed, we corrected the interface and we've removed them. And while we decide whether or not to fix them, if this is something that's really interesting to you, are you guys really, does Kingdom Raid streak matter to you? Does it? But if this matters to you, let us know, because we're currently tweaking that. So you'll see in the next 30 days that will actually be gone, and we will bring it back if we can fix it, but only really if you guys are interested in it. Otherwise, it'll probably stay out. My girlfriend is 14, I'm 15. She gets way more mithril than me. So, Mixa, this is actually really relevant to the release that we actually released today. So,
okay, for a second I thought he meant age, and I was like, why is that relevant?
Anyways, thanks for interrupting me, Dad. In today's update, what we did was all the daily campaigns. So previously, daily campaigns had a certain chance to give you a mithril, and this was in our original design, kind of to give everyone a chance at mithril. And what we realized over the last couple of months is that it ended up just kind of feeling like you were being cheated, or it was unfair, or you had bad luck. Personally, I've gotten 2 mithril from daily campaigns since we released it. Right, like. Yeah, bad luck, guys, right here. So today, we updated it so that when you do a daily campaign, you are guaranteed to get a mithril shard chest. And the mithril shards can be used to accumulate mithril shards, and you can craft mithril. So rather than being like, you got mithril or you didn't, you will now be guaranteed to get some mithril shards and work your way towards additional mithril. So hopefully this is a more steady, more consistent way for you guys to earn mithril. Rahenry asks, when will Arena Season 3 happen? So Arena Season 3 is kind of on hiatus right now. So basically what we found was, looking at player participation and how the data kind of panned out, it was people weren't really participating in Arena for Arena, which we think is kind of not fun. And that's not really the original intention of Arena. Arena is kind of supposed to be more of like, you're focusing on Arena, and so you decide to be an Arena player. So the reason that Arena Season 3 hasn't started is for that very reason. If we run in another Arena season, we want it to feel special, to feel like it's about the Arena season and not just about something you get on the side. So we want to try and make it interesting, so we're kind of reevaluating how we do that. So until further notice, Arena Season 3 is on delay. Sorry about that. Aerospace 23 says, Relic War streaks also broken? Yes. The reason we're running Relic Wars the way we are is to try and find these bugs so that when it is full-fledged release, that they work. And we'll see whether or not we can fix it in time for release. But we are aware of it, and this is the kind of thing we only really learn by running a beta. So really, like, huge thanks to you guys for participating in Relic Wars and sending us your feedback and helping us find these issues so that when we do launch Relic Wars, it's as smooth as possible. So Dr. Gallifrey asks, is mithril storage going to be increased? So eventually, yes. The way we've kind of planned out mithril is that we will set a cap so that some players don't run away with too much mithril and become overly strong, and gives other players a chance to catch up to that cap. And then once we feel a substantial amount of players have reached that cap, we'll raise it so that you guys can continue to grow your defenses. Right now, we're kind of reaching the point where some players are reaching cap, but not enough for us to raise the cap. So we're going to be leaving the cap at 40 for a bit more. But we are constantly watching this, so you can look for a cap increase in the future. But yeah, we want to give players some ample time to catch up. Skyblade23 asks, are we getting a new statue plinth to place more statues? Aside from the current additional statue we added with mithril, there's no plans to add any additional at this moment. Please allow me to combine Primus. 5 times 500 becomes 2500. So Primus was kind of designed with this in mind so that we could give out more of the lower quantities and there would be an added cost to using them. So combining them might be possible in future, but it's probably unlikely. If we did do this, it would be through the alchemy. So build your alchemy hut. Rahenry asks, when can we get Zemo? So Zemo, TBD. Right now, we want to release Zemo at the right time, and we haven't really had the right time to do that. In the next month, we'll be having some more Ancients playing around, including the return of one of player favorites, Lupita, will be showing up in and out around there. But Zemo, you know, we looked at his skills, we had a bit of a difficult time fitting him in. We originally wanted to use him around Chinese New Year, but we didn't want to release him too early. So Zemo's still in the lineup, but you can look forward to Lupita, Valora, Lianen, the list goes on. Hashtag we want Lupita. Yeah, we know. We say player feedback every day. We listen to BJ, we talk to Raul. We definitely are taking this into consideration so that the main reason that Lupita is making a comeback is because you guys love her. So you'll be able to see Lupita coming out soon. She'll be coming out in different times and iterations in the next 60 days. Swagger Culturist, who would you say is the best Tower Ancient to ascend? So, right now, this is actually I can't pull it off the top of my head, but in theory, the mages, so the 4 mages who start off as common, should be the strongest in the towers. They have a different spell curve, so they actually level up their their tower attacks quicker than any other ancient. So if you can get one of those mages to epic or legendary, they are going to be even stronger than, say, a legendary Solric or a legendary Burna. Right now, we don't have the legendaries out for them because we're a little worried it will just break things.
Okay, thanks so much, you guys. We will see you next week. We hope you had a good time. Bye!
See you guys.